Hello, guys. Welcome. Hi, Rena. Hi, Angeli. Uh, Thank you for being here. This is a very spontaneous stream tonight. Um, I wanted to get some things done, and I didn't know what to work on tonight. It's 1:18 a.m. my time, so I just got off work. So now we're here, and yeah, I just wanted to stream a little bit. This could be my I just kind of wanted to do like a little spontaneous live stream before the baby get here, and maybe got some people in that could not be here during, normal time. Usually when I would stream all the parts of the world. Uh, so yeah, so here we are. So we're gonna go work on a new island today. Let's go and change this to here and see what we have. I hope all of you guys are doing well. Hopefully you all can hear me as well. Hopefully, if you can hear me, go ahead and put that on chat real quick, just to make sure, unless I need to do something in my end and get that to fix. All right, let's go ahead and log in. Hey, Doxy Mom. Hi. Hope you're doing well and all of that. Like, how you have your t-shirts in the background. Oh, thank you. Yes, yeah. I do had t-shirt. I got my two other t-shirts. They're coming in. The Dinkum Adventures, that's coming in very soon. We also have the Dinkum Talks. That one's on the way too, and Adventure. So I'm gonna put some in the background and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just glad that you guys are here. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun time, maybe 2 hours or so, just to make some progress on this new island that we have here. I know some of you might have mixed it when I did my actual first live, and there was a question here about my wife. Wife's doing good. There being some movement, but nothing yet. But yeah, we're hoping for our time Wednesday. That's when the rest of the family will be here, and that's when we want to, if the baby's gonna come, let it come Wednesday. Due date's Friday, but if he's gonna come early, let it come on Wednesday when her dad and all those and everybody's gonna be here. So that's what we're hoping for. Having some coffee, because I don't want to do that. I couldn't sleep. Now I have company. Well, hey, Doximum, I'm happy that you're here. Hopefully, you fall asleep. Well, not fall asleep, but if you get tired, go ahead and fall asleep. Okay, so here we are. So we are the main goal, right? We started working on this new island, so we're gonna, we are in creative mode on this island. So if some of you missed it, we are in creative mode. I wanted to thank you for the island tours, Gray, to get decoration ideas. You want actually so much work. I love island tours. I truly do. I enjoy them so much. I just have the best time every time that I go. So much inspiration that we all learn, right? Like you and me, we're always learning every time we do an island tour. And yeah, they're just like some of the greatest videos that I actually get to do about you guys and the community. So I truly love that. Okay, so we're gonna work on this. We're gonna try to make flesh, see what we need to do so we can get the building, because we need to kind of see how this building's gonna look, to see how everything is working. I think I did decide it, and like I mentioned before, this island is only ever gonna be work on stream. So it's kind of nice little side project. I think I do want to expand the size so there can actually be two, like what we see here, two here. So we can put the flower boxes also on this side. So that's something that will probably work and tweak and all of that. But let's see what Flesh has us to do. What kind of task is gonna give us. I want to apply. And so it's been forever since I actually start the game, so I don't really remember like a lot of this stuff. Have you heard? So table saw we need permit points, that milestone. Okay. So where's the task? Buy the table saw and talk to Flash. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And I think it's time. We are the ninja designer, here team, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and do that, right? Let's at least put that on. Look, a little bit of a ninja going on here. I had to do some adulting, boo, but I'll be reluctant. It's okay, Rena. Hey, was spontaneous. It wasn't planned. It wasn't anything like that, you know. I'm just happy that, you know, some people are here just hanging out, having a good time. We are just gonna talk to John now and go, but yeah, go ahead and do the adulting stuff. I just finished doing my adulting stuff. I've been at work, you know, all day, and now I'm ready to chill and relax over here. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, let's go ahead and okay. Okay. Sounds good. You know, we're just gonna get a lot of money this way because since we're in creative and I need money at the moment, and we can get all this back as fast as we needed to, so we get to sell all this real quick, make some money so we can move on with this. I do like to play, just in case, I do like to play the actual game, right? Like, I do like to play it. I like to play all the updates the way they come out, the way they're intended. So that's important to me, right? So when the summer update, I want to play it just like that. But, you know, with the baby coming, this is why we're doing creative. So I know it's a little bit quicker in a way to build an island. But I want my live streams, just like my videos, just like what we do. I want it to be more focused on designing, coming up with ideas, and keep building the city just as we keep going. I wish we can place the sheds on top of other sheds like John has it. You know, those are things that I know, you know, I know James has heard all those stories, what we want, what we know. Maybe we can get some fake crates in the future. They're not for storage, they're just actually fake, you know, and that's what we can use. You know what I need to do? Because I'm getting lost. I don't know I don't know the town layout just yet. So I'm gonna keep putting these marks over here, right? So I know where I need to go every time we go back and forth, since I don't know the layout of the land just yet. Okay, so here we go. So let's talk to Flesh. And I know I kind of want to design, right? That's what I want to do, but we need to move on. We need to just get this part going. It's gray here permanently. Material we need for permanent building first. It looks like the first step for now. A break. Okay. So what's the next task? Okay. So I guess we still need to try to move him in, if I understood that correctly. Now, if you guys have any ideas, any suggestion, the best way to kind of get the town hall a lot quicker and going, that will be kind of appreciated, you know, because I'm a little lost and it's been a while since we've done this. Okay. Want to chat? Let's talk. Something mean? Okay. I already bought something. Okay, let's buy that. Go ahead and buy this. Need anything? Okay. Okay, let's get him some food. And we're gonna do it the quicker way. Let's do this, that. Go back in. Hopefully this is something that he likes. Let's see. Sell goods. No, want to chat. Here you go. And do that. Okay. We got dinks. Come on, move in. Go to Flash and apply for the day. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we got John. We cooked me for John, I think. Yeah, that's what I did. I gave him like just the roast beef. And I'm trying to move this, moving along, because I'm itching to keep designing. I want to keep working on our layout, on our town, on the roads, exactly what we want to do, where we want to branch out, and I just feel like I want to do all these things all the time. Okay, let's do this. Konoha. Okay, okay, okay. Mining license to buy. Okay. Collect the requested item. 1 campfire, 3 stones, and 10 tin ore. Bring him to flesh. Okay. What was 1 campfire, 3 stones, and 10 ore. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the campfire. Campfire, we need 3 stones. 1, 2, 3, and the other was 10 tin ores. 10 ores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 10. Let's do this real quick again. Okay, let's crew furnace. Craft the crew furnace, craft the table. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Alright, craft. And that's done. Let's place it outside, somewhere over here. And then we can pick it up. Okay, alright, so while I'm trying to do this, let me see if I can speak at the same time and explain what's the future, what we're looking at in here. Okay, so we know the idea is to branch out this way. I did decided that we need to push these stairs more this way. We need to have at least the stairs hitting the bottom, but I'm deciding to leave one more strip right over here and then start the stairs most likely a little more, just to leave a little more space. I think we need a little more space over here. And of course we just gotta kind of move all the rows, right? We gotta move the rows both sides because we're gonna do this section right here. We're gonna try to move it, go around and making the edging. And I know, and I'm being really picky because I really need to see the town hall, like to make sure the heights. I want to make sure like all these trees are not covering like the view that I really wanted to see. To me, that's gonna be important. Okay, let's talk to Flesh now. Hopefully, we're getting closer to have this building. Hey, Bono G, Bonog or Bono. Yeah. So this is a new save. This is a new save that I'm starting. It's not my island. I only been playing in one island. This is the save that I started for the 1K live celebration stream. And so we started this so we can, because I have a new baby coming in anytime. It could be tomorrow, could be the next day, and so I'm going creative finally for the first time. Well, first time when it was a live stream, and so I decided for this is gonna be an island that we only work on stream, and tonight is just a little just spontaneous live stream. That's what happened. You know, I had a little time. I could have worked on a video and keep editing and stuff like that, but I'm trying to record. I'm trying to edit. So behind the scene, right? Behind the scenes. So what I'm trying to do is I'm working on my baby videos that are gonna be overlapping for a week that I can't do anything on the channel. So I'm working on those. So I'm editing those. So I'm doing this live stream so we can have something. So you guys and other people that are looking stuff for the channel, they can have something. And at the same time, I kind of wanted to get back over here and I wanted to kind of design a little bit and keep working on this island, kind of just keep pushing the island along the way. And yeah, so that's why we're here. And oh my goodness, we got Reeps Gaming here. Oh, you're streaming in my afternoon. Yes, Reeps. It's 1:32 a.m. It's just a very spontaneous stream. I kind of wanted to keep designing here, and like I said, you probably came in when I was explaining why I'm kind of doing this at the moment. So yeah, so that's what's happening. Okay, so we need to place John this real quick, but I'm not good in the beginning of the game. It's a good thing I've been watching you lately, because you're in your season 3 of making islands again. This is my first one, but I'm just trying to speed this up. I'm just trying to speed it up because I kind of need to see the town hall so I can see how everything is looking, so I can start moving on from the town hall and start branching out on the new island or in the new town and all that. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I need the deed. Come on, give me the deed. Cool, gather, just hanging out. A bandstand. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I want. Okay. No, I don't want the licenses. It's gonna be tough with the baby. Trust me, my son is 1 year old. Well, congratulations, you a little ahead of me. And yeah, it's exciting, right? Like I'm. Okay. And I think we are losing bandwidth. Okay, so it seems like I'm having some connection issues. Okay, guys, give me a moment. Let me check on my connection real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm testing now. I checked the speed. Everything is looking good in my end. So I'm hoping everything is working again. And let me know if it's buffering or not. So I'm hoping like it's working okay now. I do apologize for that. I don't know what happened. But okay, so let me know if everything is okay or not, and making sure all of that. Okay, so let's talk about the town. Can I see the deeds? Let's get the deeds. Okay, so it finally is showing excellent condition. So I'm hoping all of that is good now. Okay, so let's do the... I thought John wanted to move in. Okay. Okay. Making sure you guys still there. Is it not working? Is it buffering? Okay. Let's go ahead and put just this over here for now. Okay, so we dropped that. Playing John's deed. I don't have John's deed. I thought... Okay. Let's talk about the town. I want to move building. Okay, I don't need to donate anything. Okay. So let's go ahead and sleep and go to the next day, because I'm trying to decide. I want to see when can I move all this stuff in. Okay. John's visiting the island. Alright, let's try this again one more time. See if we can get this going. let's talk about the town. Can I see the deeds? Please can donate money in the donation box here in the basement. Okay. Okay, let's donate that. Okay. And now we're gonna go to, let's talk about the town again. Okay, Reeps, if you're still there, when does the actual town hall get built? Or does anybody remember that in the game? Because that's... Okay, I can't get John's. I can't get John's one happening. I don't know why I'm not getting his. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? We're just gonna forget about this portion right now, right here, because it's taking too much time, and I guess I can just kind of work around it for now, because I want to design and not to work too much on this. Okay, so all right, so let's get back to designing. Let's go ahead and start getting some of the tools that we need. So let's go ahead and get the improved jackhammer right now. We're gonna clear some of these sections right here that we need, because we're gonna extend this section one more out. The sidewalk's gonna go one more out of the way, so we can keep putting the flower boxes, and we can start making the town hall the way it should be, so we can get it ready to, we can start expanding towards the sides. Is buffering? Hey Angelina, for therapy. Is it buffering for you guys? In my end, it's still saying excellent condition. It doesn't show that it's buffering at all. Is it still buffering completely? Because I'm trying to see. I don't know what else can do. Everything is green. Excellent condition. I don't see. And wait a minute. Sorry. Okay, now. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. My chat is now, it just like all came in out of nowhere. So you guys were telling me stuff, and I just hear kind of like a refresh on this screen, and everything is moving now. So everything was kind of like stuck. So I'm sorry guys. Hi Sharma, thank you for being here. Thank you for just stopping by in a very spontaneous move. 5 permanent residents. Okay, 5 permanent residents. Town hall is ages away. Okay. Hi Missy, and Missy, thank you for joining. Thank you for becoming a member. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Missy. And let's see, all good here. Did okay, but okay. So I guess when everything kind of was buffering and I had a situation, this screen kind of stayed hanging. So I'm still new to live stream. I should be paying more attention when I need to. When things like that happen, I'm not used to that. I need to refresh the screen. I guess I should have done that. And now everything's moving. But now I see you guys. Everything is coming in. Thank you, Rips. I know. I don't. It's definitely very different. And I'm always been amazed how, you guys do it all the time, and do it. And it's great. And all you creators in here. Okay, so let's work on this. So the idea is we're gonna shape this, and I guess what I'm gonna have to do is, because the one thing that I wanted to do on this island is to work everything on the live stream, not do anything off screen, and just work everything on the live stream. But I guess I'm gonna do some of the building stuff so we can get in kind of moved in off camera, so we can do that, and so we can have more fun actually designing and doing that than the other stuff, at least for now. So that's what we'll start doing going forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and get now a shovel real quick and start moving this and all of that. And now I need a compactor. Let's go ahead and get the compactor real quick. What is my bitrate? The bitrate is 6,000. 6,000? If I remember the number right. It should be 6,000. And I believe Moxie, Riley, and all of them told me that's a good bitrate to stream at. And I did check my internet that is compatible with that bitrate, and it should be just fine. And I didn't have no issue on the first live stream. I think everybody said that it looked good, sounded like everybody was happy. So I'm glad about that. Okay, cool. Oh, you use 10K? Wow. I don't know if my internet could handle 10K. I will have to actually do the math on that. I know, I think, what is it? YouTube has a chart for that, and you can actually do the math. I was just following some tutorials, and then Moxie, Riley, they were telling me a couple of settings that I needed to tweak when we're doing the test streams. And then once we put it at 6,000, everything was working just great. So flower boxes, let's grab some of those real quick over here. Any less, the graphic looks yucky. Yeah, so for what I read, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Rips, but for what I read, 6,000 was like they recommended for 1080, and since that's what I'm streaming, because I think you stream higher, right? You go higher than 1080. At least I want to say that you go higher, or I feel like you go higher. Okay, so let's clean this up. So the idea, I still want to do this elevated area right over here. But what we're going to do, we're going to have to just tweak this a little bit. And redo all these stairs real quick. Because first, we got to put a sidewalk, right? We're going to put a sidewalk on this side. We got to keep framing this area. And I need more cement. Let's go ahead and get cement. Okay, so these stairs should lead to these stairs. I think my idea is I wanna leave one gap and then start the stairs coming this way. So we can do kind of like a little extra pathing here for now, and then start shaping here. And then this will lead it to the second flooring. And like I said, if you guys were here on the first live stream, or if you rewatched it, a lot of these ideas are inspired from the trip that my mom took, seeing my sister in Germany. She took a bunch of pictures, and you know, all this German community, they got like all these towns, and they go up and down, and they got like all these hills and everything. So I'm taking inspiration for a lot of those ideas and try to build something like that. So some things are going to be a little more closer. Normally you guys are used to my towns being more spread out, but on this one I'm going to try to make a little more together. So it's going to be very different because I never done a town very close together. So it's going to be very interesting. But I think what they call it, like a villa, you know, in Europe, villages, villa, or something like that. So that's the idea. That's what I'm going for, and that's the inspiration that I'm getting from those. So we'll see how that turns out slowly. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, that's 1, 2, 3, and I think I want to go one more higher. So let's go ahead and get steps. All right, let's go ahead and grab a couple more steps here, because I think I need to go at least one more. Yeah, at least let's go this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go 4. Let's grab some food to eat real quick. Okay, but I'm on 1440p, so 1086K fine. Okay, yeah, I figure because your stuff looks really good every time your streams, and I know I always pick the highest settings, so you always, your streams always look like really good. Okay, all right, so we fixed this area. Let's fix this over here too. So we're gonna go to this side over here, and let's clean this up real quick as well. Okay. So over here, we're gonna kind of do the same thing. You know, we're gonna have two different. The town hall is gonna lead to 3 different directions. We have one entrance coming to the front. We got another entrance coming from the side, and then on the other side. So we got the stair leading on that side already made. So we're gonna have the same thing here, but instead of being the stair a little closer, it's gonna be a little bit farther apart. The game sound. Oh, the game sounds weird? Let me check my settings rips real quick. Make sure that I have it correct. No, it's capturing on my audio device. No, it's on my microphone. It's set on my microphone. Do I sound too far away, or what is it, the weird part that is sounding? Let me know. That way I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, the sound's being captured through this mic right here, and through, of course, through OBS, and then OBS sending the signal. So what is it that is sounding weird? Is it my voice? Is it the actual game? Like the actual game? Like, oh, the capture of the game sounds weird. Okay. Is it just, okay, your voice perfect. Sorry, I misread what you were trying to tell me. Okay, the game sound, is it too low? Do I need to go higher? Or is there no sound at all? Let me know, Rips. Game, okay. So game, let me see. Game, let me try over here. Let me check my settings real quick. Trying to see. It seems like it's fine. But you say, so Rips, can you tell me about the game? Like, what is it that it sounds weird? Like, you don't hear it, you hear it, or anybody in chat, anybody that's in chat right now, can you let me know the game sound? What's wrong with it? Or what does it need? So I can so I can see what am I looking for here. Cause I'm in properties. And all of you are very quiet. Okay, then I guess I'm gonna wait until you guys write me back to see what you guys are really needing, and I can try to fix it once you guys let me know. Okay, so we're gonna keep cleaning here. Can hear it, but it sounds distant. You know, like if you're record something on TV with a cell phone. Okay, that's weird. Is your game sound coming out of a speaker? No, everything is off. Like, like in my end, everything is quiet in my end. The only way, if I wanted to hear the sound, I would have to put my headphones, or if somebody was like in a call, then we can put the headphones and I can talk. So right now everything is quiet. Like I can't hear my own game sound because I'm not wearing the headphones. Hey, KD gentlemen, welcome. What's going on here? Spontaneous stream. Still practicing and trying to get some work done, and but Rip's helping me. There's something going on with my sound, and we're trying to figure it out right now. Like something in the game sound that is not sounding right. So, so we're try to figure that out. Sparky Sims, hey. Sorry, I was concentrating with Rips right now, and I missed some of you that came in. Hey Joda, nice to see you. Sparky Sim, KD Gentleman, they're all here. Nice. Oh, okay, no worries, Jersey. Okay, but is the game sound manageable, or is it like very distracting? It sounds really bad, like, because I'm trying to figure it out, but everything in my end seems okay. D4 speaker. Or I can do this and change it to properties. Okay, so I went ahead into the properties and kind of like took the game sound off and like took it off and now re-added it again. And let me know if that sounds better. Okay, you let me know, Rips. I'm trusting you. You got more experience than I do. Hey Fiona, welcome. We've been having a little tech issues, you know, little technical stuff. Well, Rip has been helping me to figure it out, and that's one person that you can trust, Rip's Gaming. He knows what he's doing. At least he's been doing it for a lot longer, and I got no idea sometimes what am I doing. Oh wait, I'm distracted. I'm so distracted. Go use your compactor again somewhere and let us hear it. Okay, so alright, let's make this go over here. I'm gonna make the pass here, so that gives a... No, I did the right thing. Okay, sorry, I'm like super distracted and like worry about the sound that my home mentality just shifted, and I did the right thing, and now I just need to regroup again. Okay, so let's just keep regrouping here real quick and add this over here. Okay, no worries. That's good, Jersey. Let's see what you guys. Hi, Sharma Gaming. Use the compactor again. So Rips, how does everything sounding now? I'm just in the park with the doggos, throwing the ball and getting in my exercise. Ooh, exercise. That's nice. Yeah, well, for you guys, it's the early afternoon or kind of getting late afternoon. KD. It's okay. Okay. All right, then I'll stop worrying about the sound for now. Unless chat tells me it sounds very horrible and we need to fix it. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep rounding out the street real quick, because this is something that we know we wanted to do. So let's go ahead and fix this real quick. Let's go ahead and break this. Take all of this. Take all this out of the way. Okay, so I do feel like this is actually coming out now a little better. So before we didn't have this on the sides, so now we have it. I think everything's becoming a little more center. I think everything's growing good. I think we're having a good layout of what we need. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I do have like a notebook that I draw my stuff on that I need to see what is gonna be my next steps in this situation here. So, because I like to kind of do a little placeholder of the ideas that I kind of want to do. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do, we're gonna go this way, and this is the center. So we're gonna make an entryway right over here, right? So we're gonna let this clean all this mess up right over here. We don't need none of this. And we need to make this clean. So part of the idea, what we're gonna do here is kind of to make kind of like an entry tunnel. That's the idea. So we're gonna, but it has to fall center, so you can't make it too wide. You can leave it one wide, but it's gonna be too small. And I do feel like I want it to be a little wider, so you can kind of see through the tunnel and see the townhome as you're getting closer, as you walk this way. So that's something that we're gonna fix. Because originally I was thinking one, but the more I thought about it, just one lane, it wasn't gonna be enough. It's not gonna give you justice, especially because we're gonna cover all of this. So we're gonna make it wider, but we still want it to fall center. So by falling center, that means that we need to go at least 3. But by going 3 is a good thing, because at the same time that's gonna match the entryway towards the town hall, because everything in the town hall is 3. So you got three steps. The sidewalks are 3. So we coming this way, it's gonna be 3. So it should match at the end. So, and that's the goal right now. Okay, so we'll work on that. So let's clear this section up. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Angelina, have a nice walk with the doggo. Oh, I can do 4 things at once. I'm here watching. Did you get your doggos back from Kyle? They never left. They are too loyal. Color, no color. That color. 200 people watching. You have 20 likes. Make sure to like the video, guys. Yeah, guys. If who hasn't liked the stream? Who hasn't liked it and is here and is enjoying it? And it's still, we're still practicing. I know we had a little bit of technical difficulties there in the beginning, but hopefully it'll keep getting better with each practice we do, with each stream. Hopefully that's gonna be the case. Okay, so let's keep cleaning this up right over here. So part of the idea, like I said, is we're gonna build like a little tunnel right here, right? So we're gonna bring the road. So I've been thinking if I kind of want to do a road, or do I want to do more of a sidewalk scenario. And I've been trying to decide that. And I think what I'm going to try to do is, instead of doing the road this way, I think what we're going to do is, what I'm envisioning is, okay, so we have a tunnel, right? We're going to create this tunnel effect. We're going to create 2 fake buildings on the side. So we're going to work in some structures on the side, right? As you're walking the tunnel, we're going to have like a little plaza seating area, right? So everything of that is going to be facing this way. So imagine we're walking through here. We're going to have a tunnel. Then this, we're going to create like 2 fake brick buildings across this area on both sides. So that's the idea. Now, how all of that's going to look, I never done anything like this, especially on stream. I do a lot of test stream usually on my videos, and that's when I get things done. But we're doing it here, right? We're doing a live stream, so we're gonna see a lot of my thinking and creative process, what works, what doesn't work. Usually that's the case. So that's what we're gonna try right now. So we're still gonna be working with brick. So I'm gonna lay down the foundation of this trail with brick at the moment. The only other problem with going with brick that I'm thinking right now is the buildings are gonna be brick as well, because that's the goal. Let me look at the pictures that I have here, because I have some pictures that I wanted to look. And I can go with, yeah, they also have brick and stone. I could do, it's so hard to choose which way you want to go. I would say the like before I say hello. Well, thank you, Yoda. Thank you so much. Press like in the first minute. Oh, that's Rips right there. He lets his new outfit. Hey, let's talk about his new outfit, Jersey. What new outfit? Like my game character? Well, I still wearing the pink because of my baby girl that's coming, you know. And we are the ninja designer team, but I still don't have any shoes. Actually, we should put like maybe some ninja shoes at least. There you go. And maybe let's go ahead and put some pants as well. There we go. Is that better? Is that better, Reeps? You like this better? I know you're not a fan of the pink right now at the moment. Okay, here we go. Since Reeps here and he's giving me a hard time, but a fun time at the same time, and on his honor for being here, we are gonna be putting. There you go. You like that? You like that, Rips? Rips Gaming shirt on. Is that good? Is that good? Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, so I gotta make a choice. Here. I think, you know, so something that I like to do, right? I do placeholders, right? Into I'm sure. I did that in the new museum build that you guys are seeing. I do a lot of placeholders. Sometimes a lot of the placeholders stay, and some of them then I can change, but at least I can start envisioning the area, right? So let's go ahead and just go with the cement for the moment. I think the cement tile will work for the moment. So there's supposed to be sidewalk. That means that it just leads into like a pathway. So let's go ahead and just start doing that for now. So let's go ahead and close this up right over here. Oh, the new outfit, Rips. Okay, the new stuff. Heck yeah. You know, when I first saw the outfit and had it really, I mean, it's not a ninja per se, but I did like, because I like the dark. And I wish my ninja mask was kind of like more in a black color. So I think that's gonna be great. I can't wait to have that, because that's gonna be part of the outfit. I love the capes. I think the capes are super cool, and the way they actually move and looks really good. Bono. Okay, Bono. Yes, at the moment, Bono is, we call it creator mode. It's called the dev commands. Basically, I've been doing the game, you know, the normal way, right? But I'm having a newborn coming, a new baby girl that's gonna be due, and I won't have time to grind the way that I usually like to do, and to keep up with the videos, creating the videos that I wanna create and all of that. And so if you watch my 1K first stream, I explain everything there in a lot better detail. But basically, to save some time so I can kind of concentrate on videos going forward and all of that, and take care of the newborn. So we're going creative, you know, for the next future, that depending how long it will be. Now, when it comes to the update, the summer update and all that, I am planning to play that, but normally, you know, because I want to experience everything that James is making, the quests and all of that, and finding the blueprints, you know, all that fun stuff that you get during the summer update. But for the moment, you know, having a newborn usually is very time consuming, and you know, and it was a hard choice. It was a hard making that steps going creative, because I didn't know how the community was gonna feel and all of that. But I talked to a few creators, and at the end, you know, and believe it or not, James was one of the first ones that motivated me. Summer update. Well, if I say that question, then James gonna add 2 more weeks, and I don't know. We're up to like 14 weeks, because everybody keeps saying, when is that question? And we're up to like 14 weeks by now. But when that's gonna come out, we don't know. And I know when James came during Dinkum Talks, he actually did talk to, he mentioned that the summer update, the actual summer update, was gonna be delayed, right? It's gonna come out a lot later than he expected. So what he was gonna try to do, and I don't know if that's still his plans. I know he's been popping in Rip's stream, so maybe Rips can answer that a little better. But he mentioned more to do a smaller update, kind of what he did with Christmas, because the spring update was gonna be kind of delayed. So he did kind of like a little update in Christmas. So what he explained to me during Dinkum Talks, what he was gonna do a little update just for summer, kind of what he did for Christmas, and then the big update was gonna be closer to fall, but fall my fall time. Then it will be more closer to summer on Australian over there. So, and I don't know how much James has changed his mind on a lot of this, but that was the last thing that I understood, you know. But I know James has appeared quite often on Brip streams, so he may be able to answer that maybe a little bit better. Okay, so let's go ahead and now make the tunnel, right? We want to make this tunnel effect. I think I'm gonna leave two paths over here. I'm not gonna go too close just yet. I need to look at the picture. This is still very different for me to design this way in a live stream scenario. It's still I'm constantly thinking in the background in my mind. Like my mind's always going, right? I'm always going, I'm always thinking every time, like I'm doing this and I'm thinking what's the next step that I need to do, right? How am I gonna tie things together? But at the same time, you know, I'm in a live stream scenario and I gotta think, okay, I gotta keep reading chat, keep communicating, you know. And the way that I want to approach my live stream is kind of in a way the way I approach. Do I got this? Yeah, I got this the right height. The way I kind of approach my videos is kind of explain the process. What am I thinking as I'm doing this, right? And then having fun with you guys. So it's one of those scenarios that I'm just like thinking a lot while talking with you guys, but at the same time trying to build at the same time. And it's interesting. It is interesting. That first live stream was a very different experience, having to explain everything. Okay, all right. I'm liking this. I'm liking this tunnel. I'm liking the shape of it. I think I got it in a good height. I think the next thing that we need to try is gonna be, of course, we don't have flat bridges yet. Maybe James listening. Where's our cobblestone flat bridge? We need that. You know, I want the flat cobblestone bridge for our roads. So, okay. So what we're gonna do? Okay, let me read here. Yes, got it. Creative mode. Sure, def command, understand, update, when. Oh, shoot, Rips! You got me to say it. Oh, man, now it's 16 weeks away. Because Rips got me to say that. Okay, and Angeli, you're not going to get me. I'm not going to say it again. Say it backwards. Make a tunnel with bridge. Yes, Queen's Art, that's what we're about to test right now. That's the idea, because I'm going to try to connect, kind of make two buildings on the sides. I haven't decided on the shape of the buildings just yet, but that's the idea. It kind of try to make this tunnel happen. So that's what we're gonna do right here. Okay, the bridges, I guess. The grind first island, hated it. It really just enjoyed the building, decorated creative mode only for me now. And that's the great thing, right? I think James has mentioned in the past that once the game is fully released, he does wants to make an official creative mode, and I think that's gonna be excellent. Just kind of like what Minecraft has, and Portal 9s, Lego Worlds, all of those games. You know, they have like an official creative mode that's really nice. So I think that's definitely coming. I mean, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right in a conversation that I had with James, that's something that he wants to do. But that's, if I remember the conversation right, he wants to do that after the official release of Dinkum. So yeah, so that's gonna be very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and clear my pockets because I got a lot of junk that I don't need at the moment. So let's go ahead so I can start grabbing new items and we can start testing this tunnel idea that I have. So this tunnel idea, like I said, is based on pictures, and I will show the pictures, but the pictures they got people privacy, so I can't show that at the moment because, you know, it's family members, stuff like that. But the ideas are from pictures that came from Germany, and from my mom that visited over there, from my sister that's living over there at the moment. And so she brought all these pictures, and I was very intrigued by that. And I was like, oh man, I love the idea, I love the concept, and that's what we're doing. So we're gonna be working And the idea of this town, if I can make it happen, right? Like everything, every idea evolves, you know. And through all my build videos, that always happens. My idea just keep evolving and becomes something else than initially intended to. But the idea right now is to make kind of like an European style little small town, right? And in those towns that there's a lot of brick, like everything is brick. So I'm gonna try to do that combination. The palette combination on this town is gonna be brick, cement, dark wood, and maybe the mossy green path, you know, because it's also brick. So I think I can kind of use that combination. So that's gonna be part of the goal. Okay, so I don't know how deep I want this to go to be, but let's try. Okay, so all right, so let me get some seats real quick as well. So I need some seats here because we're gonna start framing. So before I start working on the tunnel, right, on the top part of the tunnel, I want to work just to make sure that I got the space that I need for the front of the tunnel. So when you're coming from out of the town hall, because the goal of this view, the way that I imagine it, you know, you're in your town hall. You like every time I start my island tours, you know, we go through the door, and the idea is that you're gonna see this tunnel, right? We get right in the middle, and we're gonna make this structure that's gonna look really nicely right there in the front, and hopefully I can make it happen. You know, it's we gotta create this illusion that or perspective or whichever way you want to call it, but that's the main goal. Okay, so I keep talking and not getting my stuff that I need. Okay, so let's get the lipilies. Get some of that and some of this one too. Let's get some of those. Okay, so we're gonna work on this. Oh, and I think I also want to get some of the, I don't know what it's called, so I'm gonna have to look at this way. There we go, this one. Let me get one of those too. But I don't know if it's gonna fall because I think it's too wide, right? Yeah, it's too wide, so I won't be able to use it the way that I wanted to use it, the idea that I had. Okay, so part of the idea of this tunnel was that it's gonna have like all this greenery, you know, kind of what I just uploaded in my museum build. And that wall of the museum is one of those museums in Europe, and it had like all these vines coming down. So I kind of wanted to use this item to recreate that in the entrance, but I won't be able to do it on this one because since this is facing the town hall, it has to be 3 so it can stay center. So I won't be able to use this. Okay, so we gotta move off from that idea. By the way, I want to build a graveyard, but still need more new items, I think, for making graveyard with creepy atmosphere. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if James will do like a Halloween update, you know, spooky items. Maybe that's something that we, now after he finished working on the summer update, maybe as the community, we can start telling, you know, hinting at James, hey, James, you know, Halloween is a couple months away. Maybe a few special items for the season. Like you say, like couple spooky trees, maybe jack-o'-lantern, you know, those pumpkins or stuff like that, like just spooky items, and maybe more items in the orange tone color, black items, orange, and you know, and maybe a few decoration, maybe like you know how we get the signs, but maybe you can put like ghost signs or something like that. I think that could work, you know, just a little update, maybe just for the Halloween, kind of little spooky items, but then I think you guys will love it. I mean, I will love it. I think that'd be like really awesome decorating things for us to enjoy. Okay, so let's move in. This is something that I know I need to get better, is being able to work and talk at the same time. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a small one, small one, small one, small one, actually small one, and then small one, and then we're gonna put the big one and a big one. Okay, so we're gonna start kind of just framing this just a little bit, right? So we're gonna frame this just a little bit right over here. Let's start getting this into shape. Start working in this front right over here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. we're framing that. So the next thing that we need to do is we're gonna get some of the brick, and we're gonna get some of the flower boxes real quick. Get a few of those. And I don't know which bridge. Let me try. I've never done the white one as a tonal effect, so we can try that one real quick. Okay, so now we're gonna do is grab some of this. And let's go ahead. No, I need a glider real quick as well, because I can't jump that high. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the glider. So now the idea is I still want the illusion of the greenery a little bit on the front. So what we're gonna do is add this just on the front, right over here. We're gonna add that, give it a little bit of height. I'm hoping this will have part of the bridge, and that's something that we're gonna have to test. We're gonna test that now, see what we can do here. Like that. Okay. Let's see how this starts looking right here in the front. Okay, so we start shaping that. I'm thinking that I may raise the flower boxes just a little bit higher. Hey, large main roads with more crosswalks will look awesome, like three lines. Yeah, no, I agree with that, Rips. I think that will look really great. Hey, Giovenco. Hey, nice to see you. Hey, welcome to the team. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the Ninja Designer. I'm so happy that you're here. It's so cool to see you. You know, it's been a while also since I see you in a chat. This is great. Welcome here, spontaneous stream. I hope you're enjoying. I'm still practicing. I'm still trying to get better at live streaming and all of that. But hopefully, you guys start getting a little bit of my process. I mean, you guys seeing me working in raw mode, like really thinking out loud, because you guys are really hearing me out loud. Make big bushes using bottle brushes, plant under the 6th floor down, but sadly must wait for 67 days for the tree to be mature trees. Yeah, I know a lot of people use that, but there's a lot of sleeping involved to get those going. I think there is a mod that makes the trees, as soon as you plant them, they just grow up real quick. But the one thing I don't want to do in the game is do any modding just yet, so I'm not trying to do that. Okay, so one thing that I'm looking at is I'm pretty sure I kind of want to hide a little bit more of the corners, and part of this building that we're gonna do over here, I kind of want to shape it off kind of like 2 towers, right? The idea is to make it feel. Okay, so that means that we are going to expand a little bit more. We're gonna expand a little bit more this side. I'm gonna start creating this thing that I'm seeing in the picture down here that I have on my phone. Okay, so we're gonna work on that. So let's work on this real quick. So we're gonna start raising this, and I gotta start deciding how high do I want to go, because that's gonna be one of the key points right over here. So 1, 2 corner, and let's start actually trying to decide if I need to go 4 wide or 3 wide. Okay, let's just go ahead and make a square for now. Let's make it 3 by 3, right? So that's gonna be the first step. Oh, but at the same time, I got my bridge is already 3 wide. Should I match it to the bridge and make it 4? That's gonna be a hard choice. Okay, let's just continue with the 3 by 3, and then let's look at it and see how everything is looking. And of course, these are ideas that I have on my head. I've not been able to improvise, so you guys gonna see a lot of try and error. You know, in my videos when I do my speed builds, I do edit those so we don't see all the trials and all the mistakes. Just straight to the point, right? I do leave some of the big things that I can talk about, like why this didn't work and all that, because I do feel like they do help. They will help a lot of people out. But right now, this is one of those things, you know, it's a lot of trial and error. Shannon, hey, Shannon, you're awake. What are you doing awake, Shannon? You should be sleeping. Isn't it like super late for you? Well, yeah, like me, right? I'm still awake too. Okay, let's see, one more height. Let's go one more height. Okay. One more height, one more height. Okay. Catnip, Hunger Games, how are you? Hey, how's everything? Did you submitted that ticket for in the Dinkum so they can look at your save game file to see if everything can start? They can look at it and see what's going on with that. Because I'm hoping that they can look at it and maybe they can help you out. Because I was loving everything that I was seeing in those pictures, and I was ready to go. I was just waiting for your okay to start jumping over there. Okay, so let's look at this idea that we're having. Oh, so you're on the West Coast. That's right, that's right. You're in like Moxie time. That's right. So it's only past midnight for you. Okay, so part of the idea. Okay, so part of the vision, right? What am I looking here is this little tunnel, right? And the picture that I have in front of me, it looks like two castle towers, right? So the idea is we're making this tunnel. There's gonna be two castle towers on the side, and then as we go towards that direction, there's gonna be little sections that they kind of look like little corners, plaza. I don't know what would you call it. It's just, you know, they just got like water features or maybe sitting down places. So that's what we're gonna try to do as well, right? Okay, so I think this may look, I think it's a good height. So let's try this now, and maybe what I need to do, I just want to see, that gives a little more height, right? And it'll make it this way. Alright, they couldn't find anything wrong. I'm just about to reinstall Dinkum for the second time, and hopefully we'll be okay. Okay, alright, so they couldn't find anything wrong. So, yeah, because it still seems like what's happening to you is just like, it's like when we're all falling, but it's having a weird situation with you. I'm hoping once you reinstall it, everything starts working really, really well for you, because yeah, that's always very scary every time that stuff happens, and I don't like hearing it. I just don't think it always scares me when I hear people lose, and I went through a little experience like that, but mine was weird. Mine just reverted back like 2 to 3 weeks back. I don't even know how the game did that, but I lost like a couple builds, and I just had to like redo the builds. The good thing that they were already filmed, but I just needed to redo them. And that was a weird thing on my end too. I don't know why that happened, but it did happen. So okay, so let's work on this right over here. Let's add this here. Kind of like that, right? I wonder if I want to also do. Alright, we're just improvising again. Let's keep improvising and see how things keep looking. And okay, throw that away. Grab this, grab that, throw that away, grab this. So what I'm trying to do here is just trying things out, you know, recreating a little bit of what I see in the picture with something else on the side over here, right? Let's see how this starts looking. I wonder if I made it too high now. But now the other thing that we need to try to do is find this. There we go. Some of those seeds. I love these seeds because the way they make it feel. I don't know how they make it feel when it comes to here. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, let's change this. Put this here. Okay. I wish the bush seeds will hang a little bit more when it came to these flower boxes. Like they don't hang enough. Like, compared with the flower pots, like they just actually hang down. But at least as a placeholder for now, that's what we're gonna try to do. Because a lot of this inspiration that you know, like I keep mentioning, is from pictures that they were brought back from when my mom went for that trip, and there was so much greenery like everywhere. Like vines were everywhere in all the walls. There were so many pine trees. Like it was really, really nice to see. So I'm trying to see how all this greenery will look, you know. And that's part of the idea. Okay, so let's go back down here. I think I may just be able to bring this down just a little lower, maybe. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, let me put another bridge over here. Where? Okay, so I do have another one here. So let's go ahead and put that there. And put that there. Just those for now. And see how this is already start looking this way. So you coming in, we're gonna be blocking this. Okay, so this, yeah, it's still gonna be a lot of trial and error. I'm thinking that I may want to actually lower it just a little bit. I feel like it might be, especially framing this, it might be too low. If you're coming out, it's just a tad too tall, just 1 square too tall. Okay, at least for my liking. It's okay. Okay, let's see what you guys are writing. Hoping as I literally finish my build, just got natural areas to fingers crossed. Well, crossing my finger, I'm hoping that just everything really works really well. Do you deliver? Speak up only. On my way, Reeves. Gaming giggles. Trying to work out how update game drivers, which is hard. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and now clean this up again. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna lower it 1 for now. I think it was just a little too high. The framing is not working the way that I want it to work, especially when you're walking out of the town hall. It's not framing the best way possible. So we're gonna just reframe that at the moment. Okay. So let's clean this up. Compactor. Okay. And now let me just try to see how it actually just looks without having to do different layers. Is that gonna be a good height? Yeah. Okay. And I keep forgetting to put the brick underneath it. Alright, let's go ahead and put the brick. And again, 4 corners. Let's do all the corners real quick. See how this is looking. Actually, no. I think I may like the pattern that we did before, just making it feel, because like this, it doesn't feel like a little tower, right? So let's go ahead and just do it again. Do what we did here. Shovel that. Clean this over here too. And this front. Okay. Okay, so let's put that there. Let's again add all the brick. Let's go ahead and add some flower boxes here. Let's go ahead and again now put all this greenery. And like I said, all this greenery, all this stuff, a lot of this is just placeholder. Right now, the most important is trying to get the shape, the shape of the area. Like, do we have the right size of the tower? Do we have the right height? So a lot of these are just placeholders. They're very easy to take in and out, you know, since you don't have to plant them. It's just a lot easier to work like this. At least I find that easier for me. Okay, so we do this. So let's go ahead and clean all this again and do that. So now we're gonna do the same thing with on the other tower, but now on this side. So we're just gonna lower some of these corners real quick. And one more over here. Let's go ahead and add brick in all of this. Okay, do that. Okay. And let's go ahead and add all the seeds one more time. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so I'm looking at the picture that I'm looking at. See what we got here. So it should be 1, 2, 3. So it looks like. Okay, okay. So we can do 1, 2, 3. And once we get to here, this is where we're gonna build the courtyard. Okay, so there's gonna be a little courtyard right up. Yeah, I think we can make the courtyard right starting in around this area right here, leading on the outside. So let me shape the courtyard real quick, how that will work. Courtyard's a little lower. Okay, so I ran out of the compact, their printer. Let's fix that real quick. That, don't need that one, take that one out. Okay, trying to work out how update game driver how to work. I can prove there could be a couple hours. Right, be there in a couple hours. Hey, people want your stuff, Rips. My graphic card is outdated, so I think that might be the issue. Which graphic card you have, Catnip? Like, is it, like, how old is your graphic card? Okay. All right, so if we go 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 from there, and then I want to go 1, 2, 3 from there. But let's sleep. Let's go ahead and bring some light because it's a little too dark right now. Okay. Oh, my graphic card is outdated, so think. Okay, so you're still there. Okay, let's go ahead. So now, so as you walk in the tunnel, the idea is that when you get to about this point here, we're gonna have like a little courtyard area, right? That the tunnel will still continue, and we're gonna close it out. But I need to make the tunnel idea. So we're gonna go 3 in each side. So, and this one's already level 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna raise this level here, right? But we're gonna make, okay, so I think I have an idea. Okay, let's go ahead and put the brick like that. We're gonna put bricks. I want brick on this side too. We're actually gonna get some ramps here. Ramps, so let's go ahead and get ramps, because the idea is to create this courtyard effect, right? So part of the courtyard effect is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead. Okay, break again. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so when I make the courtyard, I won't be able to put the ramps because I need this to be open. I need to have an opening here. Okay, well, that's not a problem. Okay, so we just leave it like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I want to go this way, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 again. So 1, 2, 3, right? We're gonna add brick, brick, brick here. Okay, so we got 3 and 3. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We gotta clear all this out now. Okay, so now we're gonna make the opening of the courtyard. And again, all of this is just the foundation. This is just the foundation of the idea, so we can start seeing and visualize the structure. And then once we got the structure, we can start working a lot of the details that, you know, that we need. But all that is like all the decorations part. So right now we're still working just on all the foundation, like how everything's gonna look, where things are gonna go, where's the openings, because we want 2 openings. From this tunnel you get 2 openings, but then we gotta close up the tunnel again. So we gotta create this effect that going. Okay, let's see what you got. NVIDIA can again. Okay, let me, my graphic card is year old. It had long list of update. It needed a NVIDIA, I think, or something like that. NVIDIA. Okay. Year old. Except, but you mean you mean like 1 year old or years, like couple years old? But the good thing is, if it has a lot of updates, go ahead and do those because they're important. That could help a ton. Like, it could help a lot. If your graphic card was very outdated, that's gonna help you so much. And Benny, hey Benny, how are you? So glad that you're here. It's nice to see you. Big fan? Oh, Benny, I'm a big fan of you. Hey, have you thought about your Instagram account? Is that something you're still thinking of doing? I'm really hoping that you are really like thinking it through, because I'm hoping that's gonna come to fruition. Like, I really want that to come to fruition. Like, that's like, I really want that to come. I think it's gonna be like a really good idea. Okay, so let's continue. I'm being distracted because now Benny's here, and now I got a little shy. Because if there's, one of the persons that I admire for a long time, of course, we got Rips Gaming here. That was one of those people that I started watching early on, even before there was ever a GerseGames. Rips Gaming was one of those people. But Benny has always been an amazing builder. Since the official Dinkum Discord, seeing his builds are always been very inspiring, and one of those things that when you saw them, you're like, oh my gosh, so we can do this kind of stuff in Dinkum. Like, it made more of the thinking a reality. Like, we really started thinking we can build this kind of stuff in Dinkum. And and being honest, I'm a fan of both persons that are right here. And well, early on is the 2 people that I was really keeping an eye. The only person I could keep an eye first was Reeves, because he was building like the stadiums and stuff like that. And then the other person was Benny through the official Dinkum Discord. But now I'm hoping that he's gonna do a little Instagram account that he can put his pictures, so we can all, not just me, but all of you guys that are here, follow him, and we can all get inspired about his pictures, screenshots and stuff like that he'll do. Hey Spec, hey, how are you? Look, I'm streaming in your time. So, because every time, well, at least my first stream, this is my only second stream, of course. But I always stream, and you guys are always sleeping. Or when you guys are streaming, like, then I'm sleeping. So now we're here. We're talking and enjoying the company. And thank you so much for joining the team, Specs, and becoming a ninja designer, and joining us in this crazy adventure that we're all on, in a Dinkum adventure, designing, creating amazing structures. So Spec, look, let me walk you a little bit, because I know you're a designer at heart as well, and I love that. Okay, so just a quick recap. My mom was in a month-and-a-half trip in Germany visiting my sister, because she's living over there now, and she brought all these pictures from all these like German communities, and it's all brick, like literally brick and bridges and rivers everywhere. And so I started this new town, and the whole goal is to make it a feel like that, use a lot of brick and greenery and dark tones. And so there was this tunnel in one of my mom's pictures that she took, and it had like two castle towers, and you got this tunnel that leads outward, and then you see another building or something. So what we're making is that at first, when you're in the town hall and you're gonna walk out of the town hall for the first time, you're gonna get struck by this. And of course, we're gonna continue designing, because it's gonna be on the sides, and on the other side there's gonna be more structure. And then when you're coming from the front, if you make the front of the town, this will be the front of the town way over here, then we're gonna have like this tunnel effect we're gonna have different leveling in different sections from different building tones, but and then it's gonna be all decorated, right? But right now I'm trying to figure out the level, the height, the width. Where do I want the bridges? Where do I want to put kind of a little the court side, the fountains, the water, all of that. And so that's what we're playing around with. And people are hearing my thoughts, the way I process my thinking behind all of this. And I'm constantly thinking and involving my ideas. But okay, all right, so let's get back to shaping this little area over here. Right over here. So we're doing the same thing. We're doing 3 for now. I don't know if I want to expand this 4 and where I'm gonna fill up the gaps, but I'm trying to imagine like all these walls from this area that my mom went to, and we're fixing this, and we're using ramps for now to create the effect like another, and then we're gonna raise our wall behind all these ramps, right? And then create more elevation behind it. Okay, so we're gonna keep cleaning over here. So let's go ahead and keep cleaning this area here. Right over here. Okay, let's see. I know, right? I sat down with dinner and was like, wait, what? Yeah, Spec. It was very spontaneous stream. I had to decide what I wanted to do tonight, and I'm concentrating on working what I call the baby videos. It's basically the videos that I need to do for the week that I'm not gonna be kind of like working on videos because the baby just born, we're at the hospital, we're coming home, and all of that. So I'm working on those, and I needed to work for some videos for this week. So I was like, you know what? I kind of want to work on the live stream island, and that's what we're doing. So we're so here we are. We're working on the island, so that way it gets me to hang out. I know some people have asked when it's gonna be the live stream, and with the baby coming, I really did not know when it was gonna be the next live stream. So it's like, you know what? I got a lot of energy. I just came from work. Let's go ahead and just stream. If somebody pops in, they pop in. If not, then they'll have a little video that they can watch while that they can watch when they wake up and stuff like that, and they can see a little more of the improvement and all of that. So yeah. Let's see. I know that sat down. Respects and Benny are brilliant. Yes, Michelle Walker. Spec. You know, and if you guys don't know, Spec, and I'm still working on doing the command. I know command just show me how to do it. I haven't sat down and added all the commands so I can put you guys link. But if anybody wants to learn how to do amazing greenery, and hear me guys, hear me. Okay, let me go here. Let me go this way. Okay. Greenery. When we are designing how to plant trees and put gardens and just the idea, the combination of flowers and all that. I sucked at it. Like in the early days of Dinkum, I sucked. I could not do it, right? I could not do it. So I studied Spec, and I bench watched those videos, and I just went all in and learning how to just decorate and be spontaneous, and how to add flowers here and add trees and do this and do that. And that's how I got better. It was by learning from Spec. And then when I did her island tour, and if you guys are here and not seen it, you need to see her island, because the flora, the way the flowers and the trees and the combination, the way it was amazing. So, you know, and I still feel like one of my weaknesses is always being the decorating, when it comes to decorating with flowers and all that, you know. And I feel like I've gotten better, but in the early days, Spec Bites was my inspiration, because that's how I went and started to get it better, and it was watching all her videos and tutorials and all of that stuff. And that, Brooke, hey Brooke, hi, nice to see you. Yes, I'm streaming Spontaneous, very here. Jersey for Dinkum Talks. How can the community participate? Would you please also give us a teaser for who's your next guest? Okay, Benny, yes, Dinkum Talks. I am gonna have, I am trying to think what's the best way to get the community in advance. Um, because the idea of Dinkum Talks is also to get not just creators that people know, but also people that are new playing Dinkum, right? And just up and coming Dinkum content creators. And so the idea of that is like I'm trying to alternate, between people that are well established and then people that are not established, and that way they get exposure and all of that. So I've been, and then they're kind of pre-recorded because of the video editing that I need to do. We may do some special Dinkum Talks live if I can coordinate with some people and kind of like, so we can do it kind of like a live podcast format, and we can do that if some creator wants to do that, and that's a way that we can approach it as well. If it's a well-known creator, let's say I bring Rips in, or Spec Bites, or KD Gentleman, I know a lot of the community may want to already write questions for them, and that'd be cool. But when they're unknown, I don't want to just like put them in the spot in that sense. And there's usually like pre-recorded, and I have to edit it, so it's something that I just need to keep thinking. So the next guest, I believe they're trying to work the dates. If they're not, I do have a fallback on the next one. And Dinkum Talks, the idea is it was gonna be 2 a month, but with my baby in the way, this month it's just gonna be the one. But then coming back on July, it's gonna be then 2 Dinkum Talks every month. That's the idea. It's not one every week. But this month with the baby and all of that, it's just I was only gonna be able to do one. So hopefully the next guest we can kind of record it by the end of June. That's the goal, and then maybe have it release that episode early July. And that's that's the idea. But once I know for sure, then I can probably tell who's gonna be, and we go forward from there. Hey, Dinkum Dev. Hey, you've been biting by the stream bug. Well, James, just to be honest, it was because some people they've been kind of writing, and let's just be honest. I'm being a little lazy because I was like, I need to work on video for this week, but I'm working on the videos for the baby for the week that I'm not gonna be creating any content, and I was like, you know what? I'm awake from work. It's 2:50 a.m. here right now at the moment, but I was like, you know what? I have the energy, and I kind of want to work on this island as well. So let's go ahead and work on this island, and here we are. And I took your advice. I'm doing creative because having the newborn is gonna be a little more easier at the moment to do this. So yeah, but it's nice to see you, James, and thank you so much for the teaser you gave us. You went ahead and gave us today. The community exploded. Like, we were so excited, and I would like to. Yeah, I don't know how you pick your teasers and why, but every time I think you always hit it right on the nail. They're always such good teasers that really get us really hyped and really motivated for what you're creating and working and all of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get some. Also, I don't know why this one didn't work. Let's try that one and figure some of these out. Okay, let me see who else is writing. Benny Big Fan. Let's see what we got here. Sorry guys, let me catch up on chat. There's a lot going on. Can you be right back? Brooke. It's so cool to see you, Brooke. Really, it's good to see you. I don't know what time zone you're on. I figure you're like more in my time zone. Well, at least United States, right? I think. Yeah, are you USA or somewhere else? But it's really good to see you. And I've been meaning to stop by one of your stream. It's been crazy lately the last couple weeks. Would be nice if we had hanging vines. Yes, I would love hanging vines. I just mentioned stuff on my videos. I know someone's always listening and trying to do his best to please the community, and I'm always happy about that. James in the house, thank you for gracing us with your presence. It's always fun when James appears, and also nerve-wracking right now as well for me. Let's see. Congratulations on your baby. Oh, thank you so much, Brooke. Thank you so much. Mistyville. Wait, I missed a teaser. Mistyville. If you go to anybody Discord, my Discord or community tag, go to Rips, go anybody. Right now, you're gonna see two pictures, and one is a GIF, one is a red cape. They're all flying around, and like just the cape is actually moving as you're walking, and then we have one with you zoom in and you can see a couple more teasers around the area. Teaser jersey plug. When can I find the exclusive teaser? Teaser meaning teaser plug. Love the teaser, James. Teaser meaning that James gave us two pictures during rip streams today, and they were really cool. So Benny, if you go to the Discord and or any of the Dinkum creator Discords right now, you're gonna see those, and or Twitter or and YouTube community tabs. They're really cool. Don't feel bad. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to your stream. Oh no, Brooke, no, you're completely fine. No, it's all good. It's all good. I love that I was able to catch you live, Jersey, but I have to go and do parenting thing right now. Kids need attention before my own tonight. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you so much, Spec. Thank you for joining and becoming a member. And yeah, and there's so many of you here that I know I'm supposed to catch up with all of you and do work with you. And I know I need to catch up with Spec. There's so much to do lately. And adorable. Okay, awesome. I'm glad you saw it, Mistyville. And Ribs, here we go. We love James. That's true. Without James, there's no Dinkum. And without Dinkum, there's no this awesome community that has been created. Okay. So let's get back. Let's concentrate. I need to kind of clean over here. Kind of wanted to keep shaping this area up the way I wanted to shape it. And see what else we're gonna do. My tablet froze, and I have my mom's pictures in the tablet. No, didn't froze. It kind of fell asleep. Let me open that back up real quick so I can see what I'm looking at. Okay, so when I say that I'm looking at pictures, is I take a lot of inspiration from real life. I think many of you know that. If you're new, a lot of my builds are based on real life stuff. I'm not the most creative person in the world when it comes to my own creativity. I just copy real world designs and try to make that happen in Dinkum. That's how I operate. So I'm constantly either going on Dinkum adventures that we go to the real world and start building stuff, or we go to these different scenarios over here and then I look online and look for inspiration, and when something clicks, that's what I want to do. Okay, so let me clear more of this over here, because I think the pictures that I'm looking at, they got this really cool they're gonna fence, but we're gonna use the hedges to imitate that viney fence. And that's something that we keep finding, right? A lot of vines. We got vines in the mines, but we don't have vines somehow that we can use in the real, in a real Dinkum world. What can we do about that, James? What can we do about that? I think that's something James no like. I don't like Jersey streams. He's always talking about more items and more stuff. I'm giving James way too much work lately. Okay. So let's see. By spec, I wonder if the colors in the game are ever going to change. I personally would prefer if they were a bit more muted and less bright. Well, Ro, I think if I've heard it correctly from different Australia, either creators or people that live in Australia, and then since this game is actually based on Australia, this color of dirt, like the really red, is because it's really really red, like that. So that's what I've been hearing a lot, and all of that. Check Discord, Jersey. Oh, sorry, James. What we got? No way, James. No. Seriously? how does that work, James? Like, okay. Oh my, oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me, let me do, I need to do, okay, let me open this real quick. That's truly amazing. Oh wow. Okay, so let me, I think I can change this, right? Okay guys, give me a moment. I never have to switch screens before. I never practiced that. And James says that I can show you this little teaser because I think this is something we all been talking about lately, and I think it's actually so cool. So let's go ahead and do this. I think I need to, I think Rip just did it. Like, I'm trying to figure out how you do this. Okay, display capture. I think that's what it is. And hit OK. Or add a 16, let's do that, hit OK. And I'm hoping you guys are seeing this. Let me see if it comes in on the stream or not. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so yes, I figured this out. All right, so guys, check this out. Look what we have. We got vines. That's so exciting. So how does this? Well, I don't know if James wants to. Jersey, share the good. Yoda, I just did. Sorry, it took me a moment. I never had to do this, but I just happened to be, I lurking on Rip's stream, and I remember what he said and what he did, and I just kind of copied that. But here we go. Oh my goodness, we got vines, and I'm just so curious how this is gonna work. Like, is it just with the frame? And maybe James doesn't want to say. I got no idea if he wants to say or not. But that is so cool. Guys, we're getting vines. If I don't know how this works, I don't know how this is, but I'm with Benny right now. Ideas are forming, brain is thinking, gears are turning. I completely agree with you, Benny. I mean, oh my gosh, I just did this museum and I was trying to imitate a wall of vines, and just being able to place this in front of a wall is gonna be like game changing. It seems like we're gonna use it with the frame, but either way, it's gonna be amazing. Oh my goodness. And check out James' clothes. All right, I think that he looks good. He looks really good in there. It has a little feel of Halloween going on, with the red and the black, and like a little Dracula going on there or something. And guys, right now I don't know if you see the stall, but look at the stall back there. It's in green. That's a different color stall. That's completely different. Little thing hidden in the background, and I can't see anything else. Oh my goodness, guys, what you think? Like, truly, what you guys think? This is, again, another game-changing mechanic. I think this is gonna be so good for the game. It's gonna be incredible. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and close that, and let me change it to take that out, and okay, so we're back. Guys, what do you think? I just keep thinking, like, all the possibility things that we can do now, like this structure that I'm building right now, right? There's all these vines covering the entrance, covering some of the sides of the wall, and you being able to use the vines coming down to do everything, like I don't know, like, I'm with Benny 100%. Like, I saw that and it just started, like, your mind just starts working overdrive, and it's like the possibilities that everything that we can do is, oh my goodness. Okay, let me catch up on what you guys say. James rocks as always. That's from Rena. Ro, whoa, that's so cool. Uh, Jane, Jane with the ninja heart. We'll make it work. So it's like a fence, whatever, and vines. Hey, another thing now that I just start thinking, I think this is the first time we got something tall. Like, not with the festive lights or the fence to vine, but like this. I wonder, James, maybe you give us gates. Gates. Imagine Rip's mansions with humongous gates. You know. I don't know. I don't want to put too much on your plate. Okay, let's just keep reading what you guys are writing because you guys sounds very excited. I'm so excited for the next update. Looks so great. Got places I can use that from Angeli. Risk Gaming. So it's just one of many tall fences. I bet that team fence is high. Cyclone fence. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, any of the fences that we already got, we just making taller to make the illusion, like they're just big, tall gates. That's gonna be amazing. Ellie's Order of the Freely can really use that. Yes, and I know what you're talking about, Mr. Bill. Yeah, that can be really used really well right over there. Wait, Reese, there are more tall fencing. Uh, no, I think what things Reeves was saying, like some of the fences that we have, they can be kind of like stretched out, unless Reeves knows something that I don't know of. Okay, that was like really exciting, really amazing to get that little teaser from James. My goodness, that's like, especially like lately, like I don't know what has happened with the community, but we all have shifted to wanting more vines, right? Like I see that demand in the community, especially since the deeper mines we started getting those hanging vines. It seems like the community really wants this item, and I'm glad that like James behind the scenes again, like always, is listening to the community. He's really paying attention of what the community really wants, and then he's really trying to make it work, like really make it work for us. And I know that can be easy. That can be easy because there's so many things, but that was really cool. And pretty soon you're gonna see that picture. Once we finish here, it's gonna be shared with all the other fellow content creators, and it's gonna be all over the place. So, and more people are gonna get excited, and then more people are gonna say the question that I'm not gonna say, because we don't want to keep adding weeks into this update release, right? Okay, so let me keep concentrating here. Okay, so there's supposed to be an entrance right here. I think this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do one more, 1, 2. I'm imagining 2 squares maybe. 1, 2. So 1, 2, and here, right? And then we want to do the same thing we did over there in the front. So let's go ahead and try this. And to recap everything that I do right now, a lot of this stuff is more placeholders. That doesn't mean that they belong where they're gonna be. It's just kind of getting a feel and the idea of what do I want these places to look like, or how I want this to kind of start taking shape, right? So it's just kind of making the shape and putting placeholder items, Some of them may work and they may stay. Some other ones, as we get more the structure together, they may change completely. Okay, so I think I want to see this right here and make this go here like that. And we're gonna look for this, and let's take some of this out. Wow, you guys are like on fire writing. I need to catch up on what you guys are saying. See, I don't know anything else, just wishful. We have more high fences. Yes. Okay. So yeah. So I understood what Rip was saying. Yeah. So Rips is imagining the fencing that we already have, but like if you imagine if they got stretched out or taller, and to make it work, like imagine the iron fence, this, and then those being like the fence that's stretched out and make it look like more iron, but more like a tall gate. And I didn't really ever think of that until I went to the Parthenon, the Dinkum adventure, the episode 3, and when I saw those tall gates, and I was like, oh man, I I kind of want now like high gates. And then the first thing I thought of was like, do you imagine this gates in Rip's mansion coming in those entrances that he has made, like those long entryways, and you just come in and all that. And now that we're gonna have trucks and all, and the pickup trucks and all that, that combination is just like just the possibilities are always gonna be endless. Dash dash dash. I got the feeling of speed. KD in the house. KD, did you saw the teaser that James gave us? Did you see it? Do you wanna see it if you didn't see it? We need to see if he writes back. No. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna show KD since he's here for a moment. Let me bring this back up again real quick. Let's do. James popped in, and we were talking about vines, and we were all talking about it. The chat was talking about it, and so James, like he always does, he wants to give us a little teaser. He wants to give us a little heart attack, because that's what he likes to do, you know. And so let me open this up quick over here, bring this in my screen again, and turn this on. And look what James is giving us. He's giving us vines, and it's so exciting. Like, I was like really pumped about this, and it's just one of those things. Like I don't know. Like it just looks so good, and it's so exciting. Do you see it or you don't see it? Okay. I see it now. Okay, it just came in on my end of the stream. Okay. Brooke, you asking me, do you have Mew in this island right now? No, I don't have one right now in this island. Okay, so let's go back to the gameplay. I know nothing, but I'm thinking he's already made the other tall fence and just show us the tall vines because we were talking about it. Wink, wink. You never know with James. I'll say it again. When the spring, when he released the spring update, there were so many things that we were not expecting. So I won't be surprised if James really has, you know, surprises for us that we are not even aware of. And because one of the biggest surprises for me during the spring update, even though we got so many things, it was the ability to add rocks. That was like the one of the biggest thing and the biggest changes that it was so cool to get. And I was so surprised when we got that, and he never mentioned it, he never talked about it. That was something like it was on the works, and just seeing that happen, it was like such a cool feeling, and just so it just really makes you wonder what he has and what he has in store for us, because you never know. Like, you truly you can never know what Jane has for us. All I know that he loves teasing us for the looks of it, and I do feel like he started doing that a lot more during spring. When the spring update was getting closer and closer, he started giving more teasers. So I don't know if that's a clue that James is giving us, or he's just happy and he just wants to share. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. I'm just testing this scenario. I think I need actually make maybe this little courtyard a little bigger compared with the picture that I'm looking at. I don't think I have enough room, but I'm just doing kind of like a little placeholders right here of what I'm seeing in the picture. It's like the picture I'm looking at, it's like this little courtyard, and it has like this water scenario going on right over here. And that's what I'm gonna try to imitate right now. Brooke, get one. Name it Brooke. Okay, Brooke, you want one? I'll name it one for you. Once we get to the areas we start building the animals, just remind me and I'll do that. If not, I can do that in my main island and add a Brooke Mew in there. That'd be nice. Jersey is the Mew. Rips. Oh my goodness. That was supposed to be hello. Sorry. Rena, no, so good. Brooke just spit coffee all over my keyboard. Hand me some paper towels, please. You never feed her Mew named Brooke, so please, I need food. Oh my goodness. Yeah, listen, I need someone to take care of me. Brooke, I'll take care of you. 100%. You know, I mean, you almost got me on the contract, but Jake's kind of put, you know, she got me locked in there for a moment. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and now I'm gonna add a little brick. I just want to see how this looks. It may be too much brick at the moment. I feel like it might be too much brick, but let's kind of do this a little bit here. I want to see how this is looking. What are we getting? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make this courtyard a little bit wider. I just feel like it's not in the right area. I think I may want to go 4, but I still feel like I need. What we making? Okay, KD. So I'm working on a structure that my mom brought some picture from her trip from Europe when she visited my sister. She was there for a month and a half because my sister lives in Germany now. And so she brought all these pictures of this like towns in Germany, and they're all like very brick heavy and decorated. And so there's a lot of these pictures that my mom brought that I'm taking inspiration from. And there's this one that is like this hallway, and in between the hallways there's like this little courtyard, and then it leads to the front, and in the front of that place there's this building, and I can't I don't remember the building is like a church or something, but it's something like that. So I'm taking inspiration of that idea, and the idea is, here's the town hall. You get in the town hall, you walk out of the town hall, and you get this structure, right? And right now a lot of this is placeholder. It's gonna start taking shape, and we're gonna adjust it as we need to. And then when you're coming from this direction, this way, we're gonna have this tunnel effect. We're already making this little courtyard. There's gonna be a little entrance that I think I'm gonna have to push more this way, and then we're gonna have another row that's gonna, an actual main row, that row is gonna tie into the actual row over here. And then there's gonna be different height levels of buildings right over here, like, so you see the ramps here, it leads up, but then the idea is that there's gonna be another tall wall over here, and then we're gonna, and the decoration is what's gonna be important to make all these builds work, but then this is gonna make a more elevation, right? And this is gonna make it feel more like different height levels, you know, we're making different height levels. So it's like having this building and structures in different corners, and then pockets of like a courtyard in here. So the idea of this town is gonna try to make it feel a little more European, very heavy on brick, with a lot of nature in between the areas, because that's what my mom, what's all those little villages that she was taking pictures of, and a lot of sitting down areas. A lot of just greeneries. We're gonna have rivers going through the town, so it's gonna be, this project's very elaborate, and I don't know if I can actually make it happen. That's the other thing, is normally working in live stream is very different than compared with working in videos, because if nothing works on video, I can go ahead and stop and work on something else. But in live stream, it's kind of like more like a challenge, like I'm actually challenging myself to make this build in front of people, and it's a little nerve-wracking, you know, because, you know, it's very different, but that's the main idea. Hopefully I explain it well enough. I know it's hard to visualize it, but it's slowly, imagine like you have like Now this little another tower over here, and then we have a pocket over here. This is not looking the way that I like it's looking in the picture, so maybe this would just be just the hedges for now. Like maybe I do the so I'm thinking I need to stretch this out. It's just too small for what I'm looking at. I think I need to make this pool area too wide, and doesn't seem the picture that I'm looking is not a seating area, but it's more like a water structure area. So we can take this out. We can actually then put maybe something else. But I don't know. All of this is going to be a lot of like tweak and build and a slow process. Most of my stuff I usually speed build, and you guys get to see it done from beginning to end real quickly. And this one is and learning and listening to me the whole time, rambling and like I'm doing right now. Just a lot of this, a lot of that. Okay. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I think I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go 4 wide instead of the 3 wide that I made the walls, right? So I'm gonna have to go 4 wide. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna put this here. And what I'm trying to do right now is framing, right? I need to figure out, because I work in stages, so if anybody that's here, and the way I work, I can't move on too quickly, right? I need to at least have the foundation, the layout, the decorating and the tweaking that can come afterwards. But I need to know the spacings that I have and what I'm gonna work on. So that's the process right now. So the other thing that I can try to do right here is do the another bridge right over here. And I think we did the wide, so let's do the wide right now. And I don't think I had enough space, so I'm gonna have to take some of this stuff out at the moment. Brooke, do I have Discord? Yes. I will link it, but I was actually gonna work on setting up stream elements to do all those commands and stuff like that. And this was a very spontaneous stream, so I haven't set it up. But if you go to any of my videos, in the description there's the link for the Discord. Just click on it, it'll take you right in. So yes, so I do have a Discord, and I need to work on all that for all my fellow content creators, just like Brooke, just like KD, just any creator that was here. You know, I want to start posting their links as well. Okay, so let's refocus here for a moment. I know I am rambling a lot. Okay, let's pick this white bridge, and let me see the feel of this bridge in this section here, that I think I may want to actually push forward, right? Because that opening is small, especially if I do the 2. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and so yeah, we're gonna have to take this down. And this is why one of the reasons I don't like to work too fast in my end, because I do this a lot. This is a lot that you guys don't see when I work on my build videos. It's a lot of testing. Usually before ever I do a build video, I do test builds on my stuff, get the idea down, so that way my build videos are not just as long and they're a little shorter. And I still do mistakes, because you know, when you're making the idea, your ideas evolve, right? Everything just starts evolving and changing, and that's when you see a lot of my build videos adjusting. But the concept of the idea, like the layout, the foundation, the shape of something, that I usually practice that a lot beforehand. Okay, let me see this. Okay, 1, 2. So I think I want to be able to have two spacing, right? So let's imagine that we're gonna have 2 spacing. Let's put the water bed down again, like that. So we're gonna fill this up. It's gonna be like that. So we're gonna have 2 space around. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna go for wide. So we're gonna have 2. We should have 2 down here, that we already got 2 here. this will close it. So we need to stretch the wall here. That's the next step we're gonna do, is make it a little wider. It just, everything felt a little too small, you know. And that's another thing about when I'm looking at pictures, looking at real life. I had to imagine, like, I look at a picture and I'm imagining like squares. Like, I'm envisioning, okay, that looks about 2 squares distance. That looks about 3 squares. I'm just guessing. I don't have a math. It's just when I'm looking at the picture, I'm trying to imagine how many square is between one thing and another, and that's what I do. I just try to imagine it. Brooke Road, you can be on Jay's contract, however, feeding your animal is what you're supposed to do. That's very true. Very true. And it's so hard to say your name. Joffrier. Welcome. So glad to see you here today. I know you and I have been talking a lot in Discord and in chat and all of that, and it's been fun speaking with you. So glad that you're here. So glad that you made it in. I'm gonna be here for maybe a little longer. It's already 3:23 a.m. my time, so I may just hang out for just a little bit more. At least trying to square off this idea that I have over here. So that's what we're gonna try to do. We need trains. This reminds me of a tunnel under the train lines. Oh man, Reeves, having a train tracks. You imagine, like, oh man, like, you know, James giving us trucks and vehicles. If he could make like a little train cart or like a mine cart, and when you place tracks, and then you put your mine cart, and how you put your tracks, it can only run that way. So when the person goes in and you press the button, you can only go forwards or backwards. That'd be really, really cool. Oh man, now I kind of want that. I want to see the build you your smart people in vision. Shoo. Jersey, do you have Discord? Okay, I already answered that. I actually enjoy watching you redo and tweak your builds. It shows me why something won't work, which saves me time when I try to create my own vision. Oh, thank you, Yoda. Well, I'm glad that works, and you're gonna be seeing that a lot, especially on live streams. Because again, the main goal of these islands, I'm not gonna work it off stream. We're just gonna keep working it during stream, so you guys can see all the process and everything that goes wrong or right during the build. Do I like these live build streams you are doing to see the actual process? Oh, I do like this build. Okay, I do like this build. Well, thank you. Yes. Yeah, I noticed a lot of people. I started editing my build videos a little bit tighter to make them a little bit. They still run long, right? Sometimes they run 30 and 40 minutes. They're supposed to be speed builds. They still run long, and I still leave a lot of. But it seems like a lot of you guys still want that. Still prefer if I leave a lot of my mistakes during the video. So it might be something for me to think about if that's something that you guys really want. But I may leave more mistakes now and then. But yeah, overall, I know. Wait, am I going too high here? No, okay, I'm okay. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it, and I know I will get better at live streaming, and I know I'm gonna get better at talking during live stream and building. I think the hardest part for me right now is my mind and my brain is trying to build and communicate and explain everything all at the same time, and it's a weird feeling for me, like right now, like I'm trying to speak and keep building at the same time, and it's a weird sensation in my mind. Like I can feel my mind working, like really working, trying to multitask better. And I think it's just like training. It's something like I just need to train it and train like a muscle, and to react better and to explain better. Cause that's what I feel like. Like I feel like I'm in training at the moment and trying to see. And because all the like rips, KD gentlemen, they make it look easy. They make it like it's very easy to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so this is what okay, this one goes away. So this one was the wrong one, and this one I just wanna fill it up like this for now. Okay, so that's the corner. Okay. Ooh, I kind of like. Oh, this is. Let me try this real quick. Now this is just an idea on the moment, making. And I know there's a lot of brick here, so all this brick is gonna get tweaked between most likely it's gonna get oh my gosh, my brain. It's gonna get tweaked between the mossy brick one as well, with some cement, with some greenery, some plants, some stuff, maybe marble here and there, so and stuff like that. But at the moment, this is kind of it'd be cool if we just, like, when you make stuff like this, you can just sit, because this is kind of like a cool cement bench that you could actually kind of like make in a way, like a nice sitting area. Like in my last Dinkum adventure video, when I was in the Centennial Park and looking at the Parthenon, they had like this areas like this is just completely cement, and they just work like benches that you could actually see. And then you have like this little so now we have this little water area here. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that for an idea, but I don't think I'm gonna leave it at the moment, but we just leave it for now there. Okay, so we're structuring this area. So okay, so we made it 4 wide, counting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And after the 4, what I want to do is it should go this way, and we'll do another 1, 2, 3, 4. So meaning that we're shaping this area kind of like this. And this is why if I'm a different type of builder, because this is why I need to plan my builds a little bit. I am looking pictures, and I kind of have a floor map on my notebook that I think I showed it last time, right? Let me grab my notebook and bring it over here. So I have this graph notebook paper, right? And let me see if I can go right here real quick, right? So I'm already working on, let me see. So I'm already working on this island there, right? So page by page, I am, and most likely because of the lights, you not be able to see it. I don't know if I can get it on the right angle, but this is a graph notebook paper, right? So here's the first page, right? This is the town hall. So we have, here's the town hall, all the spaces. I'm drawing the roads the way I want it. This is how I have to operate, because if I come to Dinkum and just try to imagine it at first, it doesn't work for me that way. So I have this notebook, and this notebook is for this new town that we're building, right? So I'm looking at all the pictures, I'm imagining the transitions, right? So we got, and then I mark, and it's really hard to see. I'm trying to get a better, well, yeah, there we go. Maybe that's a little better on the picture, but you see every square is a tile in Dinkum, right? And then I write sidewalk, I write road, I write trees, I write where things I'm imagining. So that's the town center. So this is the next page. This is the front. This is kind of what we're working on right now, this little section. So I'm kind of envisioning how many spaces we need. Then I'm envisioning the next transition that's going to be going towards this is going left from the town center. So, and then I'm envisioning, and that's how I operate. So I kind of get ahead, sometimes at work, at lunch, I'm watching and lurking and looking at, like today I was watching a lot of lurking in Ripstream, and James got me out of lurking, and because he started posting stuff, and so James got me out of the lurking mode. But sometimes I'm at lunch, I'm at work, I bring my notebook and I start imagining transitioning the roads and how do I want it. And that doesn't mean what I do in the notebook is gonna stay 100%. It's just an idea. But then when I come over here and you see me looking down a lot of the times, I'm looking down either at my iPad or I'm looking down at my notebook, and then you see me counting like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just counting what I wrote, and then we go from there. And that's how I kind of operate. You know, it's another behind the scenes on the way that I like to approach my design. That's how I design. You know, I'm not very spontaneous. If I am spontaneous, but once most of the idea is laid out, and then I do the spontaneous work. So that's you guys getting to know me just a little bit more, right? Okay, so we're framing this area. So now we're slowly. So yeah, let's go ahead and sleep and bring some daylight again because it's too dark, too dark, and we don't like the darkness. Okay. So the other thing that I was thinking, and I need to test this out probably right now, because in all these old towns, you know, so we're using a lot of brick. So you're seeing like lanterns, right? In my mom's pictures, there's a lot of lanterns hanging in all these brick walls, right? And it has this cool effect. So I can either use kind of the street lights that it could look cool. And I can try that right now because I need to know the spacing. Or the other thing is creating a column, then putting the stone lamps that we find in the mines, put those stone lamps there to create the lights that we need for the courtyard. So it's either going this route or we're gonna go with the stone. The problem with the stone is I want them high. I don't want them in the ground or floor level, right? So I'm gonna have to kind of make a pillar and then put it on the top. That means that it's gonna take part of the design. So that means I may have to adjust the design and make it bigger and wider. So it's a constantly adjusting, right? Yeah, we just gotta keep adjusting. And I am a picky builder. I am picky. I'm gonna pick at it into I know I cannot make it happen. And when that moment comes, then that's when I move on. But I have to keep trying it to the point that okay, I cannot do it, and then I move on. So you're gonna see that, and hopefully you guys don't get tired of that because it's one of those things. Okay, so let's imagine if I do this. See, now this one is too tall, so either I gotta bring, because I would like this to be just a little bit lower, but I don't want to bury in the ground, not here, because it's from the plaza. So I either gotta raise the wall taller. That means that I gotta raise the bridge taller probably as well. Or also I didn't do the 4 one over here, so I actually should test it over here more. Okay, so I can let's see how this looks real quick. But that means that I may have to extend just a little more the idea of the circle here. Okay, so if I make that brick, right? Let make that brick, put that there, and now we may just need to raise this, maybe just 1. Maybe if I just raise it 1, it won't look as bad. Let's check how. And then you put brick again, and now we grab the ramps. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then put another one here, and then we put brick. Okay, all right. So imagine medieval time. Imagine just how, you know, you got these lanterns, and they're kind of like in the middle, kind of recreating windows, right? So that's what I want to go here, and maybe this is actually the best way to do it. So I can actually go here again, and we're gonna raise this up here again. Just raise it by 1. Put the stone lamp in here, put it there, and now we are creating visually. That means that I may actually have to expand this more to the front, right? And this is why I'm always careful not to go too ahead, right? You gotta slowly bring some of these ideas and builds down. So we got 1, 2, 1, 2, leave the spacing. Now this spacing can actually go away completely, right? And we can do something else here with decorations eventually. So let's clean this out. And so I may actually have to, if I want one here. Okay, let's see. I may just need to put one just in here. Let's test this out again. Put this here. And I'll look at chat in a moment, guys. I haven't forgotten about you guys. I'm just really thinking this through at the moment. It's like Benny said, you know, the mind starts racing, the gear starts turning. And because this is something I was thinking behind the scenes at work today, like how am I gonna do the lighting? And I wasn't motivated just yet, but you see how I either have to go, I can't go any more wide, because then it's gonna mess up a lot of my ideas that I have. Okay, so I like this, I like what we have here, but man, I wish I can push. Okay, let me raise, okay, I'm gonna have to see this all the way raised up. I just feel like they're a little too close together. Like I wish there was a little more opening right here. So we may actually have to go 5. Let's go see how it goes 5. I can adjust, because now, see, in my notebook, in the paper that I show you, right? This row is supposed to lead straight down here, right? And it's gonna lead straight, and then it's supposed to cut through here. And then you see the front, you make your crosswalk and all that stuff, right? Now we are tweaking, right? We gotta keep adjusting the build, and as we are adjusting the build, all the stuff in the back, so I'm gonna have to readjust some of my ideas. But it's okay, as long as I'm getting what I really want, you know. And like I always say it, and I'll say it again, because I mean, I know you guys hear it in my videos, but you gotta build that it's gonna make you happy. You know, I know right now I'm not there. I'm okay with the idea. I'm okay with how everything is looking. But if I'm honest, I'm not like happy. Like, okay, I love this. I love this. I like how this is coming out. Like, I'm not there yet. And because I know myself, and if I don't adjust and do it, and if I just compromise too early, I'm gonna regret it. And then either later on, I'm gonna do a lot of extra work, because I'm gonna be like, oh, I wish I would have done it when I had the space, than just trying to hurry up a build, right? And it seems like you guys, and I'm happy hearing the feedback from you guys, that you guys are happy to see all this process, because I could, at first in my mind, I was like, okay, you gotta keep a build, you know, you're a build channel and all of that, so we gotta keep the builds going, and so I could have tried to hurry the build and be like, okay, no, this looks good, but it won't be to the standard and at my level. But hearing you guys being happy about seeing me make mistakes and having to rearrange stuff, so that makes me a little calmer, you know, and I can now a little more with confidence work with a little more detail in mind, and I think that's kind of nice. Let's put it that way. Okay, so what we're seeing, right? So we are expanding the wall. So we're expanding it now as we're going 5 wide. So it's gonna be a 5x5 square for the moment. This one we're gonna change it again. It's gonna be also 5x5. So we're gonna have to work on that on this one here. So it's gonna start 1 from here. So we got 3. So it's gonna be 4 right here. And this one will be the 5. And as you can tell, now I'm overtaking my row. That was never the plan, but to make a good build, to make a good design, we'll work on the road when we need to. The good thing with the roads, we'll curve them, we'll shape them, we'll do what we need to so we can get the cars going around and all that, or motorbikes, you know, and we'll make it work. So that's on the plus side. Um, I'm not too worried about the ropes because we can make the ropes curve. We'll make it work. Okay, so and I know I haven't looked at chat in a moment. I'm about to. Guys. Let me just finish this right here. Okay, let me get at least this view in. Put it right here so you guys can see how the perspective and the concept it is. And let me scroll up on chat real quick, see what I missed, and go from there. Brooke, I know you asked me. Okay, so Brooke wrote me. I know you asked me to stream Dinkum Jersey, but with the computer I have, I can't stream Stingay. So I'm working on saving up for another PC for streaming, but I cannot wait. Brooke, I truly cannot wait. I seen some of your Animal Crossing creative stuff, and I love it. So, and I can see you transitioning very good from Animal Crossing to Dinkum, and I think it's gonna be great. But yeah, I mean the good thing is you're watching, you're getting inspiration, you're seeing how everything is being built, how we are approaching the game, and then you're gonna hit the ground running when you come over here. Charms. Hey Charms. Hey. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Sorry that I'm just now saying hi. Uh, and all that. Geoffrey, thanks Jersey. I saw that you were live and started the PC. It's slowly exhausting. Rips at night and then next stream in the morning for me here in Germany. That's right, because you guys are in Germany. My sister's at least 7 hours from me because she lives there, so she's 7 hours ahead. Uh, so yeah, so you guys are in the early morning. It's awesome though, isn't it, Jersey? Okay, so isn't awesome though, Jersey? About what, Rips? I'm a little behind, so now I lost my train of thought on that. Marble, yeah, Rips is the king of marble, and he probably wants marble in this in my domain. He wants me to put marble everywhere. Rips, please, he said it. You are a true artist because I could never. Oh, wow, that sounds like too much work. I just winging it. Yeah, I Charms. So okay, so they're amazing creators. Just Charms, Rips, Spec. A lot of you guys wing this stuff, and I'm the one that's like, I don't know how you guys do it. I truly don't know how you guys wing your stuff. It's amazing. Ninja Planet at his finest. Well, thank you, Fiona. Thank you so much. Whatever works for each person, Jersey. If that is what works for you, it's all good. We all love your final product, so don't change, please. Well, thank you, Rena. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best to, to keep you guys entertained as I'm working on my build. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's very true. Parking garage I built perfect example of keep trying. The end result was beautiful. Thank you, Yoda. And thank you so much. So many people really like the parking garage build. I'm gonna be honest, when I released that parking garage, I told my wife and I was like, man, I don't think this is a good build. Like, I really didn't think that was a good build. And then the response was the opposite. And I was like, so grateful and thankful and very humbling by all the kind words because I really, really was not really happy at the end. I thought I did a poor job on the parking garage and I think I cut corners. I think if I had to redo it right now, I think I can make a so much better one. But I was very thankful for all your kind words. So I was so happy. Hey Jersey, for me to wing it, I have something in my head to do, but doesn't always turn out the way I have to. But you're really good at it, Rips. I mean, I seen like you found your last fountain that you built, like from that picture you came up with it, but you wing it fast and you do such a good job. But like you are very creative, and that's a big difference between you and I. You are very creative on the spot, and I'm more of a planner on the spot, but behind the scenes. A lot of planning for me behind the scenes. But that's the amazing thing, right? So many people I found out through the community they're just like me. They plan. They actually got graphing papers and everything. And I love when people send me pictures of the graphing papers. And this is how I'm building my town. It reminds me of you, and it's so cool. But then there's so many others that are just like Rips and Charm and Spec and all these people that build on the spot. So it's all a win-win. We all create in a different way. But that's also what makes Dinkum special. I do believe that truly, with all the bottom of my heart, you know, is what makes Dinkum special is the ability that we can play this game in many different ways, in designing, and that's truly what makes this game so special. And that's why we're all playing it, right? It's that freedom that we get. Okay, so let's finish this. Let's kind of round this area out, right? Because Gerse is talking a lot, and he needs to get some building done. And actually, it's getting really late for me, but you guys are keeping me awake, so I'm actually not sleeping at all, but I know I need to sleep because I need to take care of a couple more things because of the baby that's coming. So I know I need to do that. Okay, so let's clean this area. Let's finish creating this part of the illusion, and then probably we call it a day right over here. So let's finish this scenario right here. So now that I have the space, now makes more of a difference. Now I can actually put the 2 instead of the 1. So that was one of the big keys, right? If I didn't do the spacing that I needed, I could only put 1 lamp. Now by making the space that I needed, now I can put 2 lamps. And I feel like 2 lamps is better than the 1. It makes more sense. We keep the design cohesive and even across the build and the design. So that's what we're doing right now. So let's keep going. Let's put these 2 more lamps here and all that. Okay, so now, oh, but now I have a downside that I didn't think of. Is my water. Well, no, I guess what I can do here, I can make it wider because now I got so much space that I can make this section wider. So I can make 2, 2, 2, 2, and square. So the water area is gonna be now a little bit bigger. Should I go just 2 and 2 and walkway, and walkway, right? Or do I need to go 3? Let me go 3 deep and only 2 wide and see how this is gonna end up looking. And again, all this is trial and error right now. Since I'm adjusting the build, now a lot of my measurements, and this is sometimes the sad part, and it's not like I get frustrated, but I get frustrated. So it's a weird saying, right? It's not like I get frustrated, but I get frustrated. It's because at first I had everything was kind of planned out, so everything can fall the right place and even, and imagining this is the center and this is that. But then as you're tweaking, now you gotta tweak more, and then things are not coming out the way you want it to come out. Kind of like this little water area right here. So I'm trying to figure out now if I like it too. I know I don't want to come here because I want to be able to walk around. I know that, and I think I want to put. Yeah, it's just the pool now. Nothing is center. It should be 3 wide now. It should be 3. Because and then the idea that I have, but I guess I can do 2 pedestals here instead of the 1. So let me let's try this out real quick. So let's see. Let me take out this out of the way. Let's take this out of the way. I don't need this. Don't need that either. 1, 2. I had an idea that I wanted to do. So we only got this one, so I can do 2 instead of the 1. Originally I wanted to do 1. I got the 2, and then we could put some flower. I just grab placeholders for now. They don't have to match. It's just like that. That's the idea, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. You got the hedges, and I was thinking. Let me pick this up real quick. I think I want now this to be. Now it needs to be 1 more towards the front. grab this again, grab the pedestal, grab the flowers. Okay, and then that means that a lot of this have to be moved away. This entrance starts about here. Okay, so this is where the entrance should start. Okay, and I'll look at chat in just a moment, guys. Yeah, okay. So in here, instead of doing the 3 wide bridge, I think I'm just gonna go with the 2. I think the 2 is gonna fit better with the entrance idea that I have. Yeah, I think that just the 2 is gonna be better. Okay, so let's do the 2 wide bridge. Grab the cement, put this here. Let's finish. Let me put, again, just break around this area just to get a feel. Take some of this dirt off so I can get a better picture on what I'm trying to build here. For now, okay. So there's supposed to be another 2 here. Makes the bridge. We can put the arch fence over here. We can put the tall trees, lily pilly seeds here. We're gonna have another decoration here. And this is gonna extend a little more. Okay, I think things are shaping up. It's just a little more tweaking. The area is coming a little bit bigger than originally planned. But the great thing about Dinkum is that we got all this to work with. So it's not like we're shorting room. It's one of those things. It's just coming a little bit bigger than I originally thought. But we're gonna put some fencing right over here. I think I want a little elevated fence. We don't know yet what type of fencing, just a little bit and a little bit on the side here. I think that's what I'm picturing. Or maybe just some sitting area facing here. I don't know. There's some things that I need now to plan because now that I have more space. Originally it was supposed to be like these 2 pockets of water, a little lighting, just kind of like you just walk around it. But now that I got more space, I feel like I need to plan something better for this section here. So let me finish this part so at least we can frame the entrance and we can get the idea of the entrance, and we'll go from there. And then we'll probably call it a night. For now, it's 3:55 a.m. my time at the moment, and I probably should go to bed because there's stuff that I need to take care of. So we'll do that in just a moment. So let's finish this, jump in there, do this, do that. Okay, so we do the 2 there, break that up, put that there. Let's go ahead and break that. Okay. And now we're going to, so that's the 2. We gotta put brick here. Go ahead and put brick. And brick on the other side. Now we need the 2 wide bridge alone. So let's do the bridge. Bridge, the brick or brick, and that's the normal one. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay, so the 2 wide there. And I don't know. Now I don't know if I like it. Now I don't know if I want this to be here. The other thing that I can do is, I don't know if I can make this one is, this is never gonna fall center, so it's not gonna work either. Not the way that I'm envisioning. So you come in. Okay. You do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be the courtyard area. You go over here. Maybe because I'm not seeing it fully decorated. Maybe that's the next thing. I still see a bridge on top, but maybe once I hide the corners, do the other stuff I need to do. But by hiding the corners, that means that I'm gonna cut the view in here. I don't mind getting to one more block. One more block might be okay, but okay, it's just a lot more. I got a lot to think about for the next live stream, whenever that will be. Okay, do we know how wide the cars will be? Brooke, I don't know how wide they be. It just, in pictures to me, they look like it's just like too wide. But it could fit just, I'm pretty sure it looks like too wide, so I don't know how wide they are. But hey, just for me to wing it. That's okay. I read that. Hello, my friend, and all. Hey, and Captain. Sorry, I was really concentrating. I missed you when you came in. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. And Brooke, I think it's going to be like the tractor. Yeah, that's Reika. That's actually Reiki. I think that's actually a good way to think about it. That it could be like the tractor, the width. But I don't think it's more than 2. I just in pictures. I had to watch the KD when they actually drove it in their charity stream, I believe. I think they dropped it. I think that'd be a good place to kind of re-look at it again. So I need to see it. Decorating the building at the end is what makes it. Is at least 50% of a build. Yes, that's very true, Rips. What shirt is that? And today I'm wearing Rips Gaming shirt, you know. That's his shirt. Rips Gaming, right there. His shirt. You know, that way he can never say I never wear it. But now we're gonna put my shirt. Whose shirt is that, Rips? Whose shirt? Okay. You were focused. I understand. Yeah, and chat's been very nice about that. But I do want to get better in building and chatting and not just forgetting about chat, because I want to say hi to everybody that comes in and all of that. Okay, so this is slowly what we're getting. It's still a building. It's still in process, right, guys? We're still creating the foundation. Imagine all these areas right here. This is definitely gonna be more taller. There's still there's sections that are gonna be so this and here. I don't know how high I want to make it, but it's gonna be a little bit taller than what we got it right now, because it's gonna try to recreate like we got like this building walls right over here, and then it's gonna be like another square, right? Probably about this high, and I think I'm gonna work in 3 by 3 by 3. So we got a 3 by 3 block here. Then I'm gonna try to work in another 3, 1, 2, 3, right? So here we have another perfect 3 by 3 block that's gonna be taller than this one. Hopefully, I gotta see how much high I got left that I can go in Dinkum, and we're gonna create some elevations, and then there's gonna be some top decorations in the top. That's also gonna be part of the goal I had to do, and do some framing. And just like what Reep said, you know, is a lot of what makes a build is the decorating at the end. But I am trying to get the foundation done, because I do feel like that's gonna be important. And then once I really find where it's gonna be the entrance here, then the other part of the road that's gonna tie it into the other side, it's gonna come over here. Then we'll work on that, and then we slowly, once we finish it, we'll keep expanding to the second tier, to the back, to the sides, and that's part of the goal. So we're seeing how everything's being illuminated right now. I do like this. I feel all the brick. It's just way too much brick. I gotta find the best way to break this up at some point. Once the town hall is actually built, we're gonna be able to see the building through the tunnel, and there's gonna be a lot of trees, a lot of decorations. So it's gonna be all that. So but yeah, so okay, so next stream it could be spontaneous again, but I'm not sure. I think the rest of my family that's gonna be here for the birth, especially my wife's side of the family, is gonna be here on Wednesday, and the baby's supposed to be due on Friday. Inducing days the following week. If for some reason the baby doesn't get here when it's supposed to, we don't want the baby to be there longer than it needs to be. So it's gonna be a very fun week. Let's put it that way. And we are super excited. I'm super excited. I can't wait to hold my baby girl in my arms. So I'm excited for that. And I will try to keep as much as I can the community, the members posted on everything. Members, keep an eye on the member community posts. I'm gonna be putting some pictures there of the baby and stuff like that, and keep you guys a little more involved. Then eventually the community will do a little bit more, when the right time comes. But yeah, we are very excited. We're excited about everything. Thank you guys for joining this spontaneous live stream. It was, I didn't feel like working on an actual video, so it was kind of nice to have the live stream to come here and actually work on this and get some of this idea, because I've been working on this notebook behind the scenes. But again, I'm gonna read one more time chat just to see if you guys have anything else to say. Then we say our goodbyes. We'll see you guys the next time. So let me see if I'm missing anything from you guys. How about breaking it up with the mossy green one? That's actually a good one, and that's what I was thinking. I do want to use more of the mossy green because it's a brick, and I want to use as much brick as I can. So the mossy green could be a big winner when it comes to this type of builds. So Reiki. That's something that we're probably gonna start using. Thanks for the improv stream, Jersey, and at a time that I can watch LL, get some sleep. So yeah, I am gonna try to balance three, just kind of like what other stream creators do. Sometimes they take care of some other part of the world, and then some of the other one. For me, since I work late, this is not a bad stream schedule. Like, I can do this sometimes like this, and then other ones I'll make it on the weekend, and kind of like I did with my first one, and get some other people that are sleeping right now in my time zone and get them in. So yeah, but I'm so happy that I was able to get a lot of you, because I get to see you guys, but I never get to talk to you. So it's really nice to see you guys here hanging out and just having a good time. It's gonna look amazing. Well, thank you, Mr. Ville. It's still, it's one of those things that at the end you could see me just taking it all down. And it can happen. I've done that in my own builds. Like, I make something humongous, and at the end, like, no, don't like it, hate it, and then I just take it all down and work on something else. So it's not the first time, and this is one of those things that this idea at the end, I don't feel like it's good enough. I could take it all down and then we'll build something else. So that stuff does happen, at least with me. Take your time, we totally understand. Thank you, Mr. Ville. So excited for you and your wife. Thank you, and Captain. We are too. And I can't wait to share more with you guys as we continue. Do take care, and remember to get as much sleep before the princess arrives. You will not get any sleep the next 18 years. Yeah. Yeah, very true. Very true. Maybe, we get one of the nice quiet babies, That's what I keep telling my wife. Like, we're gonna get one of those nice quiet babies. Bye, Giovenco. Thanks for the wonderful stream. Thank you, Giovenco. Bye, Chad and Jersey. Hope goes all well. Congrats, and little baby girl. And that's the end of the stuff. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much. I'll say my goodbye. Thank you for being here so much, for hanging out, just having a great time. Thank you, for listening, my thinking, explaining my process. I enjoy having you guys here. I can't wait to do this again. There'll be other build videos, of course, that are gonna keep coming on the channel, and we're gonna see you the next time. And I'm so excited. Thank you, James, for stopping by. If you're still lurking, or if you're not lurking, James, thank you for being here. Thank you for the little teaser. I'm gonna share those with the following other streamers and content creators, so they can have it and they can also post it. So it's very exciting time. And again, okay, yeah, if you know, I just continue doing this. I just continue talking. Don't get me talking about Dinkum. Okay, guys, see you later. Bye.